Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Chris Murthy. Welcome to Muddenahalli. This is a small bustling town in the only 20 kilometers away from the airport and 25 kilometers away from Bangalore, nestled in the beautiful Nandi Hills around. And this place is gaining international prominence for a very good reason. Sri Madhusudan Sai had a massive vision about 11 to 12 years ago. And that vision was something that we could not even understand at the time, but his vision was to ensure that every child on earth has three important things: nutrition, education, and healthcare. This place, Muddenahalli, historically birthplace of Sri M. Vishwesvaraya, a very well-known industrialist and an engineering brain. This place became very famous for that. But today, Muddenahalli is the epicenter of the world's most important development no one has ever seen, and that's the vision of Sri Madhusudan Sai. Our first stop at the Satya Sai Gram would be the Public Relations Office. Let's step in and see, let's meet the people who are welcoming and taking care of people who come into Muddenahalli and Satya Sai Grama. So this is our public relations officer. These are the first people will meet, whether they are students, guests from all across the world. And when they enter this place to understand the mission of our Sadhguruji. Now in the education part of it, the motive is realistically, each one educate one. Meaning, there are opportunities for all of us, individuals, corporations, governments, to get involved in the children's education and take over one child's education for the entire year. That's what we mean by each one educate one. This is something our Sadhguruji's vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one world, one family, where this is taken to all across the world, whether it is Namibia, Ghana, Vietnam, United States, France. Our Sadhguru's vision is to provide unconditionally, without any reservations, this education, this movement to happen to all children. So this process, I would call this a process. This way, we understand that each one education one is more of a process we want to spread across the world. So as you can see here, each one educate one foundations. And these are our leaders who are within the group. We have leadership councils and trustees. And all these people have been working day in and day out. They breathe in and breathe out the mission. But their vision and their work is invaluable because our education is not just academic. This is full all-round development of children in every way. We will have the opportunity to go and visit the children. So in this Muddenahalli campus, this is one of the schools for the 10th, 11th and 12th grades. The high school students are placed here. Now, amazingly, the schools are in place. You can see on that building there, the Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, and we'll focus on that building. And there are students studying different aspects of medicine here too. And all these schools here are completely free. And the students who graduate from here become medical professionals, and amazingly, they have passion to serve across. All right, we have reached the Veda Gurukulam here. This is an integral part of the education system overall that we have at this campus. People who are interested to understand more of Hinduism get involved in the very intrinsics of it. The greatest thing that a child comes out here is to look at life beyond the religion. All right, we are in the Vedic Gurukulam. And to better explain the workings of this Gurukulam as well as the activities that happen, let us meet some of the main teachers and people who run the Gurukulam. So here we are in the Vedic Gurukulam. That the essence of Vedic Gurukulam, although it sounds Hindu-based when you teach them, when the students come out of here, they are closer to God beyond Hinduism. Can you explain that a little bit? How these children are able to transform from learning Hinduism at these very basic levels to the highest levels. And when they come out of this, they're able to understand life beyond Hinduism on a human note and they become human leaders. Please explain.
వేదం అనేది ఓన్లీ ఒక మంత్రంతో ముడిపడింది మాత్రమే కాదండి. వేదం అనేది మనం సహజంగా అందరూ చూసే విధానం ఏంటి అంటే, వేదం అనేది ఒక మంత్రము, ఒక పూజ అనే దృష్టితోనే చూస్తున్నారు. కాకపోతే వేదంలో దాగి ఉన్నటువంటి శాస్త్రంలో వీటిల్లో మనకి తెలియని సైన్స్ చాలా ఉంది. మనిషి ఒక్క పుట్టుక నుంచి మరణం వరకు మనిషి జీవించవలసింది ఎలాగా, మంచి చెడు అంతా కూడా వేదంతో ముడిపడింది.
As you can see at this Gurukulam, the Vedic teachers at the highest levels who are trained to teach from kindergarten to all the way to PhD. These are the students who come in, and I would love to speak to one of them. Hello, namaste. Sai Ramji. What is your name?
My name is Tripada Sharma.
Tripada Sharma. All right. So when you came here and became a Vedic student, I understand that you're already they tell you what they'll be teaching you. Although I understand they teach you Vedas as a Hindu's grassroots knowledge, what is the goal? Ultimately, when you do your PhD, what will you become?
Like Swami told, we'll become acharyas and we'll go around the world and spread the Sanatana Dharma. We'll travel to country and spread this Sanatana Dharma.
Awesome. That is so beautiful. And this Sanatana Dharma that our Guruji wants to spread, that you will become world citizens, go all across the world. So thank you very much for all of you. And this hospital chain of 5 hospitals have conducted 28,000 plus child cardiac surgeries. In this hospital, as we walk through, there is no billing department. And there are patients from villages who cannot afford any kind of medical treatment coming here all the time. So at this hospital, all the patients you see around are from villages. This is the world's first hospital at our headquarters in Muddenahalli, which has no billing department. And to show that, let us just visit the pharmacy for a second. As you can see here, all services in these hospitals are rendered totally free. This is the only hospital in the world that way that provides all services which are free, including prescriptions. So this is a world-class pharmacy. As you can see, this place has all the medicines. And as a medical professional, I am so proud to say this, that these are all brand name medicines. When a new patient comes in, usually all the patients have a card in which they can show that they are already registered patients of this hospital. But those who don't, they go there and get the registrations done. We even have other divisions here, like the tuberculosis and other examination respiratory problems. They get treated here, and as you can see, all these patients, and there is the dermatology and the pediatrics division here, and they continually do the vaccination programs, examinations, as well as operations have been done at this facility. Now, we are in the pediatrics division and she's a pediatricist as well as a surgeon. One of the things I see as a medical professional myself, I see an amount of energy, compassion, commitment I have never seen anywhere in the world with medical professionals that I see here. What drives you? We all know what this hospital is all about, one in a world. What motivates you with the energy? How do you get that energy to serve all these people from villages who have no chance of getting any treatment? What is the amazing achievements that this hospital does, your department does, and how do you feel about it? Can you share with us?
In pediatrics, we have babies from newborn period up to 18 years of age. So we have a newborn ICU, which is like a tertiary care. So we take care of preterms, we take care of any illness in surrounding areas where they have to travel to long distances up to Bangalore. So that's a very difficult situation for them. So we take care of them. We have a team of neonatologists, general pediatricians. We are a team of 7 doctors at the moment.
Awesome.
And we have a medical college. So we have professor, assistant professor. We are
Awesome.
teaching as well.
So this is the general surgery and psychiatry department. The surgery, OPD, basically they come in here, they see the doctors, they get their x-rays, the scanning done, and surgeries are scheduled based on the recommendations of the doctor based on what the diagnostic test reveals. So this is the general diabetes OPD. Namaste. Hello, I'm Dr. Murthy. How are you? Sir, how are you guys? So here is an ex-army gentleman who has achieved everything in life, serving army men, country, and now he has come here to volunteer and work here at this facility. We are so glad and gracious to have him. There are patients waiting, as you can see. There are 3 doctors here. They all the doctors are, you can see the radiance in their faces, in their abilities, and more importantly, you'll see there's no anxiety levels in any of the patients because they know they'll be taken good care of. So we had a tour of the OPDs, different departments, pediatrics, orthopedics, gynecology, everywhere. Now this is the inpatient division of this hospital where these patients, after going through the initial examinations and also a lot of diagnostic tests, have been recommended by their doctors to come here to be admitted for different reasons. He's going to have an appendix surgery tomorrow, and he's quite eloquent with English, which was great. And he's smiling because he has the trust, right? He has a trust that they will do a good job. And this is remarkable for a young man who's going to have a surgery tomorrow, that he is absolutely smiling and happy, because this is the environment, this is the air he breathes here. This is the environment set up by our Sadhguruji for this hospital, which is totally free. He knows it's free. His parents are not burdened with the payments. He has come from Assam. He got injured here, but by fate and destiny, he was brought here. And he's proud and very happy that this is a facility which provides him free. He cannot believe it, and he's happy that he's getting free treatment here. So there you go. This is the place where, and so there are a lot of caretakers, family members. Hello, you're getting good? Yeah, these are all cards where they are inpatient card. Basically, once they become inpatient, they have a card like this, and then it says what days he has been here. So this very clearly indicates how many days he is here. It's monitored. Thank you. So here it is, and once again, all these patients know that they'll be taken good care of, whether they need surgeries or treatment or outpatient treatment once they're discharged. So everything is absolutely free. This is a free hospital with no billing, as we mentioned before, and they get their prescriptions filled. When they go home, they even take their prescriptions and go. They can come back and refill their prescriptions if required, if they need it again. Thank you. This is the Lein Gallery of Medicine. As we come across here, you can see the facility, how it has been. And we have been touring the Muddenahalli campus, and this is what it is all about. This is where we are now. This is the hospital where we are. Then that's the expansion building which is being built and will be ready in 2025. And this will house a whole lot more patients. And our goal is to ensure that the hospital and the medical college are teamed up and work together to cater to many, many, many more patients across all the villages here. This place was inaugurated by, as you can see, by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. On 25th of March 2023, this was inaugurated in the presence of our Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai. So basically, Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research and the Rajeshwari Memorial Block. Hello everyone. As we mentioned and discussed before, nutrition, education and healthcare are 3 integral verticals of our mission. And we are at this Sai Sure Nutritions. Now, talking about the volume of what we do, we feed 3 million kids every day, school-going kids across 23 states. And that will move up to 10 million very shortly. We have the quality control lab here, quality control inspection and an ongoing process. This would actually pass the Federal Drug Administration standards of the United States, so FDA standards, because this is probably the most important aspect of our developmental work with nutrition, because as you can see, we have all this equipment here for the lab. So this process is to ensure that in the one meal that the children are provided during mornings, they get all the nutrition that they need. Because without nutrition, as our Sadhguruji says, education becomes futile and healthcare becomes reactive. With this nutritional value that is added to the children's meal, which we provide 3.5 at this point, going up to 10 million by the end of this year, our expansion programs across the world and our plans is pretty seriously big, involving governments and private institutions. Now let us talk to people who work here and who make this happen to ensure children's nutrition. Hello, I'm Dr. Murthy. How are you?
Fine.
And your name, please?
Manjunath, sir.
Manjunath. And yourself?
I'm Hani Raman.
Hani Raman. So here are two experts who, first of all, thank you very much for what you do. And as you have seen, we have been covering a lot of things here. And the culture established in our mission is this outstanding gentlemen who are at the pinnacle of their careers and their training, who come forward to do all these things. And their main mission is to ensure that the nutritional value derived for the kids from the quantity of food they take suffices for the entire day so that they can continue with their education. Not only that, to stay healthy so that we don't have to reactively treat them at the hospitals there.
The product completely free of cost. So I was just showing this product. This production of Sai Shop is a ragi powder, fortified ragi with
Fortified, yes.
7 to 8 ingredients added in this one.
Okay.
So this added with water, boiled, added with jaggery makes a healthy drink for the children. This is going across all the 22 lakh children across the state in Telangana. So seeing this model, many other states have come forward asking for the same thing. So we are now starting for Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Puducherry. So this is one ragi product which we produce from here. We also have one choco malt product which can be constituted in milk. This also branded under the name Sai Shop.
Okay.
So our Swamiji, he has told when Sai name is there, we have to serve it free of cost. So all these products are not for sale.
Okay.
You can see from here, there's no price involved in this one, which has all the nutrition ingredients as shown in the table. This is our Sai Shop Choco Malt product. This is one product, and that's other ragi product. So these two products are produced here.
So from my own personal experience, I go to villages, I go to the schools, and in one of the schools in Chikbalapur district, Sante Kalahalli, I wanted to see if this is really actually working for the kids in the rural area in government high schools. And I saw the teachers involved with this, and they were mixing this and giving it as a healthy drink to all the children. And amazingly, I talked to some of the kids who love the taste of this drink, and with milk, they like this powder to be mixed. So this is great. Now, let's come to some statistical information here. This has a capacity of manufacturing 750 tons. Translating that, half of that is enough to take care of 3 million kids. Now, their capacity would clearly meet about 8 to 9 million kids from the current production levels that they can do. So from a layman's of my point of view, this facility produces quality nutritional drinks and food and breakfast for the children across 23 states currently. 3.5 million kids get it free from this mission. Looking at everyone in the world in the eyes as a human being that needs to be cared for is our joint responsibility at the individual level, at the corporate level, and at the government level. And I want to see that we can piece this all together, come forward together, and reach out to every kid. In Hinduism, we call, or in India, we call it Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which is basically one word, one family. Let's make it happen. Thank you.